My top four. I think it's obviously
Liverpool,
Arsenal. I don't know about City. After today,
what's happening there, by man?
it's the coach. He has to go. The system he plays, like everybody knows at some point that, okay, this is what's going to happen with United. So it's like we're an open book. I know how Amorim is going to play the next game. Because he's stubborn to the fact that he doesn't want to change. I'm not saying change the formation. It's fine if you want to play with the back three. It's fine. But then change your system.
Still disagree, Jovino. I think Amorim, we should give him like at least a season. With Man U, I think we should do the same thing that was applied by Arsenal.
Please be honest with me, please.
With what?
Do you genuinely believe you can get to that point with Rúben Amorim?
I believe so. Hello everyone, welcome to Paula's Universe, the EPL edition. I'm Lega the Niggas, that was by Stone, along with
El Jovino, Mira on the wall.
Of course, we've been saying we're gonna take an episode, we're gonna record an episode. We had some issues with the directors and stuff, but that's not the point now. We're going to talk about the hot topic now. In my opinion, Manchester United. Of Jovino. What do you think? What's happening there, by man?
It's the coach. He has to go. I know I'm gonna sound like I'm reactionary, like over a few results, but then it's been 9 months. People are forgetting. They seem to think the season is only starting now. His season is only starting now. Yes, he didn't have pre-season with them, but then he had the January window, right? So he came before even the January window, so we could sign players, right? So since then, right, knowing his system that he wants to play, knowing his formation that he wants to play, he hasn't signed a midfielder, right? Now the window's like, I think it's closing today even. Today is the 31st. I don't know.
But then, forever is on our watch. The window is closing.
Yeah, the window is closing. And still we don't have a midfielder, right? So that's a concern. 2 windows, you don't have a midfielder, but then you've been crying for what's happening. And you've signed players, you've spent more than 200 at this point, and you still don't have a midfielder.
I think it's worth it.
What's worth it?
The players that he signed.
But he still needs a midfielder.
And Bemo. Those are like the top players in the EPL last season.
Yes, it's fine, but you need a midfielder. You're playing Bruno as an 8. He's not an 8, and he's costing us as an 8. Oh. You don't want to play Manu, right? Because you're saying he has to fight his place, fight for his place with Bruno.
So who should sit on the bench?
For who?
For between Bruno and Manu. It's obvious to me.
Bruno must play as a 10, the position he plays. Then Manu can sit
on the bench.
Choose one. That's what I'm saying. You're playing players out of position.
Those are quality signings. I think
if it doesn't work,
better as 8 than Bruno, in my opinion.
Who?
Cunha.
They play better as 10s.
I mean, yes, as 10s.
So you think Bruno is bad at his own position?
Not bad.
He's worse. Whatever you want to say.
Not bad, not worse.
If they're better than him, then he should be sitting on the bench. We shouldn't care that he's the captain of the team. Because when you look at the system, right, it doesn't favor the players that we have. Ahmad is playing as a fullback. He's a winger. He can take players on. But then we're limiting him to defending, right? You have Mount, who's the last 3 games that he played as an 8, he played as a striker, he played as a 6. You don't understand where you're going to play it, right? Because now you don't have the personnel for your system. So then find a system where it works for the players and it doesn't limit their potential. Because when you look at the chances we create with United, it's more of chances that come from mistakes from the opponent, or maybe it's a long ball from the keeper. We don't play the ball into creating chances.
I disagree. If we look at the game between Burnley and Arsenal, most of the chances came from
focus on the passes. Please. Don't focus on the
fine. Let's speak about Burnley. Yeah. Of course, they didn't win.
And we're jumping crazy, right? You choosing to jump that game.
No, I'm making an example.
Sharp.
Which is like their chances don't come from just long balls and stuff. They can play the ball. They had like over 20 touches in the opposition box against Burnley.
Right.
And then of course they later struggled in their second half, which was bad by their standards.
The system he plays. Sorry. The system he plays, like everybody knows, at some point that, okay, this is what's going to happen with United. So it's like we're an open book. I know how Amorim is going to play the next game because he's stubborn to the fact that he doesn't want to change. I'm not saying change the formation. It's fine if you want to play with your back three. It's fine. But then change your system. Don't be someone who is easily found out. Because even like the game against Fulham, the players said that as soon as we found out this is how we're going to play, we knew how to nullify them. So I think every team now plays like that. Even Burnley, it's not like we created chances, but then you saw how we won. Are you happy with how we won? No, you're not. We lost to Grimsby, a fourth tier team, right? And it's not like he was playing academy players, right? So that's the thing. Even in those type of games, you're not trying to change and look for something that could work. You're only changing players.
Okay, in your opinion, what could work?
Finding a solution to the problem that we have.
Which is what?
We get bypassed in the midfield. And now every time, even going forward, it's not working. It's not working. Yes, we scored 3 goals yesterday, but then when you look at the goals, an own goal and a penalty, and questionable penalty as well.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If it's not going to help us defensively and when we're attacking, then how is it working for us at all? I think he has had his time. I think United should be like Chelsea. Fire managers until you find the right one. Because now we're going to give him time. Then you're going to say January window. And when the window comes, we find another one. We have to give him a preseason because he didn't have one. So I think fire the coach when you see it's not working. Because at this point, we might get relegated.
I still disagree, Jorginho. I think Amorim, we should give him like at least a season. Yeah. I mean, the same thing happened with Arteta. He came, they've been patient with Arteta in terms of Arsenal. He's been there for the longest time. He hasn't won anything.
Yeah.
He's been coming second place for
FA Cup. But then,
yeah, that's still.
He was in his team, yeah.
Exactly. So let's be like Arsenal. Now they're competing in the likes of the UEFA Champions League. They're like a team worthy of a shout out.
Yeah.
They're also playing, and well, as much as they haven't won any league or whatever, they've been coming second place, which is, well, decent, but you're supposed to win domestic cups.
Right.
And then with Man U, I think we should do the same thing that was applied by Arsenal.
Please be honest with me, please.
With what?
Do you genuinely believe you can get to that point with Rúben Amorim?
I believe so.
Do you believe in his tactics that much that you think Man United in the next 5 years like Arteta? It's not even 5 for Arteta. I'm sure he finished 8th twice, then 4th, then he was 2nd. So it's like 3 seasons. So you believe
in 3 seasons he'll make
from now. He'll be in the top 4 with Rúben Amorim.
I agree.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Delusional. He's hypnotized you guys.
As delusional as I sound.
Because when you look at his press conferences, I think that's what you guys believe. The things he speaks at press conference, bro, you'd swear that he knows what he's talking about.
Watch.
When the season ended last, when you beat Aston Villa, I was like, nah, the good days are coming. Where are the good days? This guy's in 9 months. Like, this is a stat that bothers me. In 9 months that he's been here, he hasn't won 2 games in a row. Look at his win percentage, bro. That's relegation stuff. Like, that's proper relegation stuff. And you want to give him time and hope that maybe the teams will forget how we play. They're not going to forget. Every team we're going to play. For the fact that we couldn't beat Burnley comfortably says a lot, man. So even Sunderland when they come, even Leeds when they come. So which team are we going to beat comfortably?
The top 6. The big 6.
You've lost one already.
Yeah, but that was not a very convincing.
You see, you're moving goalposts, my guy.
It's fine.
Hey, Man United, I'm going to cash out. Let's move on.
It's okay. Now we're going to speak Arsenal, Spurs. Did we speak too soon? Last week, myself and you spoke about like Arsenal, Spurs being like a contender for like top 4 or them finishing top 4. Did we speak too soon?
Well, I think it was just in one of those days. I still think maybe top 7, top 6, right? I still think they could possibly get it. I think yesterday's game, it was just that one day because nothing went for them. Let's be honest, nothing went for them, and they could have lost with probably like a big margin. But then obviously Bournemouth missed their chances, and they're a good team as well. We saw against Liverpool how they played, so I think let's not discredit them because Tottenham lost. They played well as well in terms of like when you look at the shots they hit, the amount of shots they had, and how they played the game. Like Tottenham, you couldn't tell that they're gonna even create chances, you know. So I think Bournemouth played well, and I think I still have hope in Tottenham because they're not as bad as last season in terms of defensively. They conceded 1 goal in 3 games, so it's just one of those days, I think.
So you still stand by your word?
Yeah, I still
Spurs are
think
still gonna compete for top 4.
Yeah. Not top
Above
4, European sports, which
the Europa.
European Conference League included. So from 7 to maybe 4, maybe.
But they're not gonna be in the top 4.
My top 4, I think it's obviously
Liverpool,
Arsenal. I don't know about City. 8. After today, yeah. But I still think Pep will figure it out. So City, then Chelsea. Let me think. Probably not Newcastle. Who's up there?
Nottingham.
No, they lost 3-0 to West Ham.
So okay, fine.
So, but then somewhere you see I have a top 4. So already I think that's secure. Then between 5 and 7, they could end up.
So City is gonna be down there.
No, I think count City.
Or you count in top 4.
The City is in the top 4. Yes, I think Pep will figure it out.
One of my homies, Stability, was like, Pep must be out.
Stability.
Was he being too gullible or?
Stability, I don't know.
He's being too much, in my opinion.
What do you mean Pep out? Like, what do you mean the best manager in the world currently out? Obviously now with the form, he's not. But then he's the best manager in the world. He's the greatest. So what do you mean? He's gonna figure it out. You know, Pep is someone who's gonna make changes, not like your coach who's gonna stick to whatever he's gonna stick to until. Pep is gonna figure it out. And I think he's missing a few players, obviously. I think we're rolling into City now. Let's talk about the game since they lost today to Brighton, right? So I think, he's missing a couple of players, especially in defense. I think we spoke about the defense, that it's looking shaky, man. Looking shaky with Diaz and Stones. So I think if Gvardiol gets big, I think it gives him that hope of having a young star that has the legs.
So the issue is just the defense or what? I disagree. I mean, Diaz is slowly losing his place in the first 11. Yeah. Today he came on as a sub, which it doesn't look good for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, so who's the best pairing there between?
I think obviously for him, I think Gvardiol has to play
as a centre back.
Yeah, because he has Aïnouri.
Gvardiol as a centre back.
Yeah, he is a centre back. He just was playing there because they didn't have a left back last season. But he's from where did I say Leipzig? I think he was a centre back, and for Croatia as well, he was a centre back.
So Diaz must just chill on.
I think showing that his legs are kind of gone. So I think Stones is a bit better. If I had to choose between the two, I'd go for Stones. You know, because he adds that he's composed. You know, he's that kind of player that reads the game more than he just tackles and stuff like that. Diaz is more of an impulsive defender where he throws himself at the ball, he makes huge blocks. Stones is more of a read the play before it happens, right? So he knows where to be and how to mark a player, right? So I think with that, having Gvardiol as well, I think it could improve their not problems, but then improve them in terms of defensively, then working upwards in terms of he has to find the midfield pairing that he needs because he's been chopping and changing since the first game, right? I think the only player that's been playing consistently, I think it's Tijani Reinders. So I think he deserves his place as well. So I think it's not a lot with City, man. It's just they slow starters, as we know. Even though leagues when they won, they start slow. Then when it gets to crunch time, they just win 10 on the roll. So it's typical City.
That's about to change this season.
Yeah, we'll see.
From what I'm seeing, it's about to change. They're still gonna struggle a bit. We'll see after the Manchester derby, which is happening in a few weeks. Whoever wins there, I think they'll have a lot of bragging rights. Maybe it will be a comeback to the season between the two teams. That's what I'm seeing. And then when it's Arsenal against Liverpool,
a snooze fest, man. It wasn't.
How was that game?
It wasn't a game that I expected. Obviously, it's start of the season. They don't wanna, right? So I think, it wasn't that exciting. the previous games that they played. I think it was like 2-2s, 3-2s. Like there was a lot of goals. But then now it was just
So both teams were just too careful. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Both of them were not really going for it. It was end to end, but there weren't a lot of chances. And then until
what happened? The moment of brilliance.
Yeah, that free kick by Dominic. Hey, whatever saying. Slabo slide. Too sly. Whatever. That free kick.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. That was a beautiful.
I mean, he's known for that.
Yeah. Like the way he struck that ball, I think, it was very convincing. I think as soon as he left his boot, you knew that it was going one place, So I think, moment of brilliance. They take the bragging rights at home. So we'll just have to see what happens at the Emirates when they meet again. And obviously that comes when things are different in the league. We don't know who's going to be first, who's going to be win. So I think that's when it's going to be decided who wins the league in terms of both.
We'll have direction in terms of the league.
But I think this game came a bit too early to know who's going to win. And the game didn't give us like a clear view who's more capable of winning the league in terms of like
I think Liverpool. Liverpool are more capable. I mean, Arsenal, in terms of performances, the first game they knew they were bad. They won, but they were bad. That's what makes a good team, and also winning when you're still performing badly. And then with Liverpool, the corners and whatever, it didn't work. Nothing worked.
Yeah, I think
except like those runs by the guy Madueke, yes. And then after that, I didn't see much from them. So I don't even see them finishing second, maybe fourth. Yeah. CT.
Where do you put United? I want to know, where do you put United in all of this?
United is unfortunately.
Okay, thank you. I thought you were
number 6, 7, somewhere there. Yes.
6, 7.
Watch them come back against City. Then we'll see what happens. And we'll see.
I'm sure you're tired. Let's wrap it up. Okay. What do you mean 6, 7 United?
We'll see as they play City in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, please end the show, please.
Anyway, guys, that's it for the EPL edition of Ballers Universe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the right things to do. And this is our first episode. Finally, it came. This is my boy, Jovioli. I'm Nigga the Niggas, and there's everyone here. Shout out. Bye.